What's up? What's up? What's up? Straight to the point. Sports and entertainment. Let's get right to it. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications as well. Salute to the whole entire LDBC, basketball and boxing, and salute to all the people that rock with me, day ones as well as my new subs. Let's get right to it. All right. Um, Yesterday, the pretty much what everybody was focused on was the Lakers and the Suns game. It's just a display for body. What's up, Steven? Um, just a disgusting display of effort, man. And one thing's for certain, two things for sure. LeBron play this game no more, man. Just favor, do the fans a favor. Hell, I'm with JJ Redick on this one. I'm with JJ Redick on this. Sugar Mama, I see you in the building. I'm with JJ Redick on this one. And like I said, I don't like JJ Redick like that. I lost a lot of respect for that man, and just the stuff that he done said, and all these allegations of him saying some of the stuff that he said. But I will say this: he has been coaching his ass off. You need to stand 10 toes down and bench that motherfucker. Look, I know Luka wasn't given, an outpour effort that he should have been. He had 10 turnovers. Austin Reeves did not have his best game. Rui was consistent. Okay, none of them had good effort at all, and they did it without Dylan Brooks. They did it without Dylan Brooks and one of my favorite players, Jalen Green. Actually, two of my favorite players was playing, and not Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker. I'm sorry. Um, Dylan Brooks was absolutely destroying them. And y'all wonder why I like Dylan Brooks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wonder why I like Dylan Brooks. Jordan would have never did this. Kobe would have never did it. How hard that is? Some of y'all don't know because some of y'all ain't ruptured your Achilles. Pretty much you can't walk, to say the least. I want to know how you feel. You talking about he on and off. Man, you sitting up in there. You got more camaraderie with the Suns bench than you do with the Lakers. Come on, man. I'm going to need y'all to cook with me on this one. Y'all calm and shit like that. Nah, fuck that shit. It's no wonder shout out to Nola Boy. Shout out to my nigga James. Go sub to his channel, Nola Boy Sports and News. Man, now you truly are a role player. You understand what I mean? Now you truly are a role player. Look, man, just do everybody a favor and go. This, like, the Lakers were doing fine without you. Yes, they beat the Pelicans and everything. They were supposed to win that game. Okay? But now you can clearly see that these guys, like, you're disengaged. You're sitting up there walking. I don't want to hear about LeBron being old and all this other stuff. Tim Duncan was old. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was old. James Worthy had got up there in age. I'm going to keep going. Let's get surgical. You said LeBron is selfish and feels I mean, look, they're trying to move on. You 41 years old. They got to move on. There's new guys that they trying to market around. Y'all don't want to give SGA his credit, being 20-1. They on pace, regardless of what you say, Steven. They are on pace to not only get the record, but they're gonna win a championship again. And Shea gonna be MVP, two ways. He gonna be MVP. He gonna do the same thing he did last year. I guarantee you. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is, Steven. Put your money where your mouth is. I guarantee you, SGA is gonna do what he did last season. They gonna repeat again. Now, three-peat, I don't know. Do you think the Thunder are sitting up there taking these games lightly? They're not taking no games lightly. And all these teams are giving their all. Shout out to the Suns, man. Shout out to the Suns. My boy Hitman X. That's his squad. You got to face the fact that LeBron will leave on his own terms. Shit. Obviously you're a baseball fan. You're a baseball fan, right? You love baseball. You love everything about baseball, right? You too, Brown Sugar. Do you know who Mark Mark Walters is? Do you know who that motherfucker is? He don't have no power over that organization. The league on the league is flourishing without him. SGA is gonna be MVP. Okay. There's only a handful of niggas on this YouTube thing that has been talking about this about OKC and SGA. It's only a couple of niggas that's been talking about. I'm gonna continue to talk about SGA. I like it because SGA and OKC kind of doing what the Spurs used to do. They winning quietly, nobody taking seriously. You know what I'm saying? Then next thing you know, they in the fold again. You said here, pitcher. Who's the pitcher? Who you talking about? No, 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 man. He is the he is the Lakers owner, majority owner. Ain't no damn pitcher. I don't know if he used to be a pitcher. No, we talking about the owner. Come on, let's wake up. Go get your coffee, man. Go get whatever you got to. Snort you some lines, smoke you some weed, get you some hair rod, something, man. Wake up. Wake up, man. What it take for y'all motherfuckers to wake up, man, and wake up and smell the coffee and know that this motherfucker is expendable. I'm fucking with you, Steven. I know you know better than that, man. You a baseball head. All my baseball heads out there. You, Cypress, and especially Sugar Mama. That's her first. She love baseball or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A couple of other guys out there. I know Two Raw like baseball too. Shout out to Two Raw. No, no. I mean, there might be another. No, I'm talking about the majority owner, and I might have his last name wrong. I thought it was Mark Walter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought his name was. The majority owner of the Lakers. He not fucking around, to say the least. That's what I'm talking about. He's not fucking around. Just disgusting, man. You don't see Kareem. Kareem was out there, you know what I'm saying? His hair, you know what I'm saying? Eventually went bald. Still able to move. Still able to get blocks. I think his blocks had went down, but in Kareem's prime, he was good for about 6, 7 blocks, sometimes 10 blocks. You know what I'm saying? Doing the shit that Wemby was doing. You know what I'm saying? Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? He was older, but still able to get it done. Karl Malone, still older, was in phenomenal shape. Jerry Rice, the great Jerry Rice, nigga. He had one of the hardest workouts, which was I forgot how many miles that hill that he ran on the mountain. But he took his guys to run that hill. Only a couple of niggas was able to withstand the rigors of running that hill. I don't want to get surgical with this. I don't want to talk about this. You know, man, I want to continue to talk about LeBron. Well, hey, I'm talking about his ass right now. Do us a favor, go ahead and retire. Not only him, Joel Embiid, go ahead and go. Just get your money and just go. Do the organization a favor. They're not progressing with you. These are people that have season. You have season ticket holders. Now you understand why the Kings fan got on Zach LaVine's ass about his effort and shit. People don't want to see that no more. They know what they want to see, and it's sad that a small market team like OKC comes in here just beating the brakes off of people. It's funny. They making it look easy. That's why I don't understand Stephen Green, Brown Sugar, Stephen Green especially. I don't understand why you don't see OKC winning again. Well, that's why I don't really talk about him. If you notice, I don't sit here and talk about him 24/7, 365. I enjoy talking about other stuff, like the next topic. Well, I don't really enjoy talking about the second topic that I'm about to get on right in a minute, man. You know that right on the third. Jay, 24/7, 365. LeBron, all day, every day. Go ahead and go to them channels. I don't understand how you could sit there for 2 hours straight talking about a man that has no bearing on the league no more. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I want to talk about other things. I like talking about what Shakers Alexander is doing. I like the Hawks and the Detroit Pistons game going down to the wire. You know what I mean? Talk about man, the brother Duran looking like the next Karl Malone out in that bitch. That's who you need to be talking about. You need to talk about that monster. Talk about that nigga. I like fucking with players like Jalen Duran, nigga. That nigga remind me of Karl Malone, nigga. That's who the fuck he remind me of. My nigga Ticket and all them, they may disagree with me and shit. And too Rob, but man, go look at his motherfucking game. Jalen Duran, nigga, that nigga is solid as a motherfucker, man. Out there killing. He's good for a double-double each night. Don't pay attention to him, but y'all don't want to talk about him. I don't know who he is. Yeah, do your research because you don't love the game. You don't pay attention to the game. Devin Booker is hurt. Torn growing. Don't know what's going to happen to him. I think Devin Booker was averaging like 25 coming into the game. I'm gonna say they need him. You know what I'm saying? The Suns, yeah, they're gonna need Devin Booker. They're gonna need him, and I feel like they need Jalen Green too. But that's a That's a big loss for the Suns, but they still took care of business despite him going out. OKC played the Lakers in the NBA Cup semi. I don't care about no damn NBA Cup, man. Man, like all this NBA Cup, that shit gotta go. The only good thing about the NBA Cup is the color of the courts and shit, and even motherfuckers don't like that shit. Don't nobody care about no damn NBA Cup, Steven. Like, man, no. You know what I care about? Larry O'Brien. That's what I care about. That trophy. I don't care about no NBA Cup trophy. You know what I'm saying? No goddamn bubble ring. All this other shit all this made up shit. Hey, Steven, come on, man. We come from that era, man. Brown sugar too. Look, I want a championship with an MVP, a Finals MVP. That's the only thing that matters. All this NBA Cup bullshit, that don't matter. Only thing gonna happen, somebody gonna get injured. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. Then what? You done lost this guy going hard for a game that don't matter. Talking about some damn NBA Cup. Shit, you drink a damn cup of Kool-Aid. Shit. Give me, give brown sugar. Give me a cup of Hennessy in a glass, nigga. I'm not watching no NBA Cup. I mean, it don't look. I'm really reluctant to watch the All Star game. To be honest with you, how disgusting and trash it's been over the past couple of seasons. You know what I'm saying? Only good thing about it is watching Matt McClung. I want to see Matt McClung what he gonna do again if he competes. I don't know if he gonna compete this year. Don't nobody care about no damn cup. Shit, man. Oh, NBA Cup, man. That shit don't mean nothing. Up in there popping champagne like you won a damn championship and shit. Now we celebrating mediocrity, man. Nah, that's not what the LGBC is about. We not about mediocrity. Nigga, we don't do mediocrity. Some of y'all motherfuckers, y'all do mediocrity. Y'all can't even spell that motherfucker. Talk about some NBA Cup. I know brown sugar don't like no NBA Cup. You don't care. No, I care about the NBA playoffs. I don't care about no play-in. I'm just now starting to adapt to that shit. I don't care about no play-in, no playoffs. You know what I'm saying? No, 8 teams, nigga. You got fucking like rest in peace to LB. Like LB said, you got so many games to get your shit together. If you in, you in. If you ain't, you ain't. Yeah, I know y'all mad at me. Look at all they mad. Look, they mad. Look, I don't care how it offends you. If you can't handle that shit, this channel ain't for you. Oh my God, man, he talking about my NBA Cup. He talking about my NBA playing. Go back to how it was. That's why I want Joe Dumars to be ahead of this shit, man. He's been had LeBron gone. Get your ass up out of the league, man. Don't know, man. Listen, man. Just go. Do us a favor and just leave. They good with Luka, non-defense playing ass, and he's still up in there leading the league and scoring and shit like that, and got him up to second in the West, I think. Now Houston, I think H-Town lost last night, if I'm not mistaken. I think did they end up beating Utah? I don't know. I gotta check that. Just go ahead and retire. Some of y'all too. Oh well, no man. Oh, he's gonna leave on his own terms and shit like that. Shit, nobody's paying attention to it. Listen, that type of product being put on the floor, man. This is the Lakers, man. People don't like shit like that, man. And it's sad that everybody else notices it, you know. But I don't blame JJ Redick. JJ Redick, man. Look, if you want to win, just a crumb back of the respect. Bench LeBron, man. Bench LeBron, man. I don't want to hear none of this stuff about oh you can't bench LeBron. No, LeBron can be benched. He is a max player. He ain't no super max no more. He ain't SGA. He ain't Luca. He ain't goddamn fucking Anthony Edwards. He ain't Wemby. He ain't none of them niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? You just, I mean, yeah, you all time leading scorer, you all that other stuff or whatever, man. But dog, Tim Duncan done did a lot for the game. I keep going back to Tim Duncan because I think about older players. I think about Tim Duncan. Nobody talks about it, but Tim Duncan, he was older, but still winning championships. He was older and he sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk about that though. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about a nigga, you know, and just continue to ride that nigga nuts. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Go, leave, retire, man. It's time to go. Well, he's done a lot for the game, a lot of damage. A lot of damage, but y'all rarely talk about him. But see, when I go in on him, and when I start going in on him like that, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all get offended and shit like that. I don't need to sit up here and talk about him 24/7, 365, because we already know what it's about, nigga. I don't wake up thinking about LeBron, nigga. I don't wake up thinking about that motherfucker, because he's so damaging to the fucking game, man. Like, I like the game that I love. That's why motherfuckers, when they get on here, you know, talking basketball with me, like you telling me this guy's a Hall of Famer, that guy's a Hall of Famer. I know a fucking Hall of Famer. I know credentials, goddamn it. I know that shit. I know what a real coach is. I know what real defense is. I know the sacrifice. I know all that shit. Y'all made my sport soft. Basketball ain't soft. KG told you that. Bill Laimbeer told you that. How much you hate him. Ben Wallace showed you shit. Our game ain't soft, man. This shit is rough and rugged like the Knicks used to play. This shit is finesse too, but finesse with a point. Not just jacking up threes just because the other guys jack up threes. I don't want to hear that. Oh, you're a hypocrite because you like Steph Curry. Hell yeah, I like Steph Curry. Steph Curry go to the rack, but he ain't soft. Steph Curry does more than shoot 3-pointers. Reggie Miller did more than shoot 3-pointers. I appreciate Curry's game, but everybody don't have business shooting the 3-pointer. If you could make them motherfuckers and you shooting well over 35% or whatever, 36% or some shit like that, okay, yeah. But if you shooting like 29, from the mid range, free throw merchant, the fuck you talking about? But see, when I talk like this, oh my God, Ray, what are you doing and shit like that? Oh my God, this shit, nah, fuck that shit. I'm tired of him fucking up my game. The game that we love, the game that Sugar Mama loved, the game that Stephen Green loved, the game that my nigga Tiki loved, the game that True Raw loved, the game that LVZ loved, the game that FYF loved, all these motherfuckers, man. The game that Showtime loved, the game that goddamn Cypress TV loved, the game that 78 Sports loved. Fuck that shit. We want to watch good shit, not that shit up last night. I don't play that shit, man. Maybe y'all like that shit, and nah, and y'all need to do whatever the fuck y'all do with this Black Friday bullshit. Don't consume the game. Don't go to the games. If they gonna do shit like that, they gonna load manage. They gonna sit their ass down. They gonna do more sitting than running, more sitting and playing and shit like that. Well, stay your ass at home then, and don't buy the tickets. Don't be no season ticket holder. Hell, go watch the high school game. Oh, see, y'all don't want to watch no high school. Y'all don't want to watch the passion of them high school boys that's fighting to get there. You don't want to watch the college games that's fighting to get there. You don't want to watch that shit like the nigga T. Price. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to watch that shit. That's why we talk about that shit. I'm more interested in talking about Kaya Anthony and Bouger and Duke and, you know, North Carolina and teams like that actually want SGA. He actually want to play the game. Look at LeBron, man. He don't want to fucking play that game. Nigga, go play in the driveway, nigga. Go take your ass in the driveway somewhere. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you mad. Why did you say the Curry is better generation? Because he has. He has. What is there to dispute? He's an all-time leader in something. Got the same amount of rings. Got real rings. You know what I'm saying? Not no goddamn Darkwing Duck ring or no shit like that. Fucking G.I. Joe ring or goddamn Centuria's ring and goddamn Transformer ring and fucking goddamn my big baby ass ring. Nigga, fuck that shit. Get that shit up out of here. Oh, Sesame Street lamb chop sing-along ring, man. Fuck that shit. Now, I'm gonna talk about this Stockton shooting, man. If you don't know what happened, Stockton, California, there was a party that happened. Uh, these cowards came in and unalived 4 people. I think 15 people were hit at a kid's party, at a kid's birthday party, at a ice cream parlor. There were 4 people that were unalived, unfortunately, and they happened to be kids. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna make this abundantly clear. Okay, this shit right here was nonsense and was not needed. Uh, for the cowards that did this, just go ahead and turn yourself in, man, because it's gonna be better for you to go ahead and get turned into some of the savages to find you, because you did this to children, man. Like if you having a party or if you having a get together, celebration or shit like that, and you involved in something, do yourself a favor and just stay away from whatever gathering that you go to, because nowadays, now what they thinking about is they're not thinking about they're not thinking about who's there. Everybody is the op there, no matter what. Everybody's an op there. You know what I'm saying? That's how they see it. They don't care if your family there, none of that shit. They don't care about that shit no more. It used to be a time when they have respect. Oh no, we're not touching no kids, or we're not touching no no elderly or none of that other shit. Nowadays they don't even give a fuck. They don't care. That shit is cowardly. What they did. There ain't nothing gangster about running up in a kid's birthday party or no shit like that. Back in the day, to just handle that shit, to me, it's cowardly to come and go to a place like a church or a wedding or stuff like that. That's just me. I think that like that's cowardly. If you're gonna do anything, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not advocating this shit or no shit like that at all. I don't want you doing that shit at all. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be involved in that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But shame on the mother. I know the mother, you know what I'm saying, she don't get all the blame, but you knew who you was inviting to this shit. You know what type of crowd that guy is hanging with. Man, you gotta do your research on some of these people that are hanging around, who they hanging around. Preteens, you know what I'm saying? Not innocent people that ain't, because that lady that's sitting there working her hardest, put food on the table, clothes on the back, and roof over her head for her son who's out there um, being a hooligan or fucking with the streets or jumping off the porch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She probably don't had no idea what he's doing with. Now, okay, I know they're gonna say, oh well, she's a parent, she need to know this, she need to know that. So sometimes, like when you a single mom and shit like that, man, you can't control your son jumping off the porch. Nigga, he go from being goddamn 3 foot or whatever, and then one day he walk in. That motherfucker's a freshman, standing 6'5". Nigga, what the fuck you gonna do? And you ain't nothing but like 4 something, and he just walking in, running the place and shit like that. Is that what you know what I'm saying? And now he a monster. Everybody treat him like a monster. You don't think that nigga like that bravado? Come on, y'all don't want to talk about this? No, y'all don't. Oh well, we're just gonna keep it going now. Like I don't like shit like this. Everybody got an opinion on everybody else. Anyway, that shit pissed me off. So rest in peace to the ones that lost their lives. But we got to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? And she gets a lot of the blame for what happened. Another thing is, man, I'm gonna talk about the Patriots. The Patriots are back, man. 11-2, I think it is. Now, of course, it was gonna be easy work, anyways. Last night, you know, um, look, bro, the Patriots. I've been talking about them. They got an argument. They got a fight for possibly taking the crown of the AFC. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that takes place. We're gonna see how that pans out. Um, but uh, I'm not going to sleep. Surprisingly, I'm not going to sleep on Houston, and I definitely ain't going to sleep on Denver. You know what I'm saying? The Colts. I don't think the Colts have showed slippage, man, in the last few weeks. You know what I'm saying, with them losses and stuff. But shout out to the Patriots, man. They're back, and they've done it without Belichick. They've done it without Brady. You know what I'm saying? It took them a while and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of questioning at first, why they got rid of Gerard Mayo, but now we see why. You know what I'm saying? And they just came out of nowhere, man. And now they're about to establish supremacy. Nobody even talking about like the Bills and like the Steelers and Kansas City. Not talking about them. They're not talking about them. So um, like I said, man, I think the Patriots, they're definitely gonna be a force. I haven't really, I haven't picked, I haven't made my pick. I think I'm gonna make my prediction. I'm gonna make my prediction after Christmas or around Christmas, somewhere around Christmas. But anyways, man, I got to go ahead and roll out. Make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Straight to the point. Uh, Shouts out to the whole entire LDBC basketball and boxing. Till then, man, I'm gone.